Toilet Time Machine and the beginning, part 4. Avoid magic. Richard Kaz was set up to go to the dinner hall, which was a huge, great hall. Everybody had dinners there. Owls hovered over the tables, 4 tables. Richard Kaz had a letter fall in his head. Oh! Richard Kaz took it off his head, opened it, and it said, "To Rich, help me, I'm stuck in this film, Lord of the Rings. It's about a bird. I have to look after him, it's so much danger. Oh, I was hoping you knew magic where you are, and go through a time machine, say rings, because Lord of the Rings here. Once you can magic us away, Tar James." The only people Richard Kaz could talk to was the Slytherin team and Louise in the Hufflepuff team, so Richard Kaz was banned for doing magical spells, as he was a stranger. So he went to talk to Louise and said to her, Look, I need your help." He explained to her the problem. She replied, "Well, to tell you, I'm banned for getting a bus to go outside the park, and I have to walk through this forest, and the forest is scary, it's a dangerous place to go." Suddenly Harry Potter was doing spells on the Slytherin team. It was killing them, most of them going up in smoke. "Oh, bugger," says Richard. He left quickly. Harry Potter died. Die, die, die. Richard Kaz ran as fast as he could, quickly into the Slytherin door common room, where Draco was. Draco says, "Rich, you alright? You okay?" He told Draco the whole story. "Gosh, I'll be damned. There must be a way out for you." Richard did not care if he's dead or not. It's like staying in a big prison. Draco practiced spells with Richard. Didn't tell the teachers. He would tell the teachers, "Yeah, look, Richard's done no spells, isn't it? No spells, you know what I'm saying?" That was alright with that. 4 days later, at dinner in the Great Hall, Richard Kaz had planned to resolve everything that went wrong, to fix it all. She goes up to Louise and says, look, meet me outside the girls' toilets on floor 2, after dinner." "Okay," replied Louise. You can listen to this after dinner if you want, or pause it or carry on." After dinner, Richard Kaz went to meet Louise, and they went to school. Signed the bus inside the school. But the driver was standing there, ready to pounce on them. Just then, Richard Kaz cast a spell, put him into a trance, and ran on the bus and vanished. Suddenly, Louise ran after Richard Kaz and finds Richard Kaz with a broomstick. He picks it up, makes it fly. Richard Kaz soon passed Harry Potter and cast a spell on Hagrid, turning to stone. Bang! Richard Kaz hits the door. He's back outside on the mud, rebounded off the door. He looks to find himself all messy. He gets up outside of Hogwarts Castle. "Oh no, I forgot to say rings," says Richard. Then he gets back on his broomstick and flies off again, passing Hagrid. Now turns to stone, and as he flies down, he goes to the toilet door and touches the door and says, "Wings!" And at the same time, Harry Potter touches the door. Both Richard Kaz and Harry Potter are now facing James and the owl and the wizard. Harry Potter shouts out, "Oi! It's my owl!" Then suddenly Harry goes up to the owl, and the wizard went up to Harry and said, "You have taken my owl, and now you must stay." Then the snowy owl flies out to north, and Harry Potter goes up into smoke before the wizard could do anything. Suddenly, Richard Kaz and James were in a big white flash, and are standing at James's toilet. James remembered what happened to Richard Kaz. The next day, they both went. They're talking about what happened. Now, part 6, Return to Hogwarts. Now the time machine has come a bit of a prediction. Where it is for Richard and Kaz and James. They were planning to go to Hogwarts again. Sounds more exciting than a fork and a spoon fighting. They both started to learn magical words from the Harry Potter books. Even so, Harry Potter was dead, or was he not? Did they have a great time at Hogwarts? They both now know Hagrid's turned to stone. Reggie Cass learnt the words and told Draco. Draco told James. And it took them 2 months to learn what they needed to know. Reggie Cass was hoping to go to the Slytherin team, but if James was going to the Gryffindor team, it would hate him. After lots of hard work, they were headed off to the toilet time machine, and they knew it didn't work during the daytime, so they decided to go to the toilet time machine in the evening and try. But they both needed to blend in at Hogwarts, and Richard Castle has his Slytherin clothes. After working out the toilet time machine, James goes to his house and they step into the toilet time machine that night. Once opened the door where the town Harry Potter world is, James said to Richard, oh no, no money. How are we going to go and buy stuff, innit? Don't panic. James has sorted it all out. I done a spell, yeah? All over the town, yeah? They set normal pounds, you know what I'm saying? They both headed off to the bank and went in. Saw goblins everywhere. A goblin came up to Richard and said, it's our fault. James was puzzled. And when they got the goblins opened the vault, a whole pile of cash and notes. James said, oh man! Okay, gosh, it's so, man. You can use this in the real world. Richard Cass replied, I know, it's great, innit? They both took what they needed and left the bank and headed off to shop to spend. They both got a Nimbus 2002 broomstick, which was one of the top range broomsticks. They both got school bags and put it into the books into there. They went to Hogwarts. You must have a pet. Richard got a pet snake. Well, James got a pet called Fluffy. And they was walking up to the toilet time machine. There's a blue flash, and before they could see their own eyes, the Hogwarts Express both got on the train. While on the train, Draco met, and Richard met Louise. She came up to them and said, I found a place on Earth to stay, but when I returned to my planet, I was in danger, and I had to escape pretty quick. So now I live on this planet that you call Earth. They chatted all the way when they finally reached Redo Host Station. Then they all picked up the stuff and waited for the door to reappear, and they could get off the train. Once off the train, they arrived at Hogwarts. Richard said to Draco and Louise, let's go to our tables, yeah? So they did so. Draco liked Richard's snake. As James put on the quiet green snotting hat, the hat begins to speak. A powerful one here. Not slivering, hey? Well, Gryffindor it is. Richard Cass was shocked at this. Oh, I never seen James so excited in all his life. I see. Is that one of your mates he dislikes you? Says Draco. James looked at Richard Cass before Draco could take off a sneaky look. Dumbledore speaks up. Shh! Everyone, we have famous James here, so don't hassle him, otherwise you'll die. Okay? Part 7. Oh no, not again. What's going on? Says Richard before there was silence. Everyone had to go to the rooms. James went to his Gryffindor common room, which is on floor 2-1. Draco and Richard was on floor 2, and Louise was on floor 3. They unloaded their stuff, put it into their places. And Richard came up to Draco, and Draco said, what's James up to? Famous James, eh? And Richard says, yeah. Draco, how come he's so famous? Draco replies, and you heard? I heard what? Well, you fighted evil Master Bitten. Draco explained it in final detail, why he was there. He wasn't there when it happened, though. The time was on the way to dinner, and all the students went downstairs, and the plates filled up each time, until they finished one lot. They're trying to make him a beast, or what? Error. Hey. On the Gryffindor team, James was talking to Jeannie. James was actually asking her out. She accepted. there's a reason for all this, and you'll see later why. Draco went up to Richard Cass and said, Rich, mate, me and a few friends are off to get James in trouble. You coming? Knowing that Richard Cass was his best friend and best mate, Richard Cass thought, okay, let's do this. Part 8 on the next YouTube clip.